It's a very nice
It's not a
song.
very nice song, Nick. It's one of the greatest songs ever written.
Well, it's not Coldplay. It's not Fix You.
It's not bloody Fix You, Carol. It's a great, great work of art.
Wow. Somebody suddenly got very cocky.
Admittedly, I laughed out loud when I saw this scene from Danny Boyle's Yesterday, in which the main character is the only one in the world who knows who the Beatles are. It's a pretty shameless jab at Coldplay's Fix You, which I believe is the greatest rock anthem of all time. Since the inception of rock music in the 1950s, the genre has undoubtedly left its biggest mark in the form of the anthem, a slightly vague term applied to deeply recognizable songs, which solidify bands into music immortality. But let's rewind a little here. Alright, in 1936, Robert Johnson, largely credited with propelling Mississippi Delta blues into a more lively, chord-heavy form, which later inspired the likes of Robert Plant, Eric Clapton, Keith Richards, Jimi Hendrix, and many more, burst onto the blues scene and changed it forever. In fact, his song Crossroads has been covered by rockers over and over and over again. Around the same time, in 1924, a man by the name of Vernon Dalhart wrote Wreck of the Old 97. This is one of the first major country songs ever, and it established the most important pillar within music: specificity. Specificity breathes universality. So rock music is an amalgamation of Robert Johnson's form of blues and the early country music's proclivity for harmony and storytelling. But I think where rock music has gone astray is the specificity with which many country songs are created. And Fix You is no exception. It has broad, sweeping lyrics that don't necessarily tell a story, but once you know the story behind the song, it transcends. The reason I consider Fix You an anthem is that it ticks many of the boxes that make anthems stand out from typical rock music. Constructed from simple, tonally pure chord progressions, anthems are instantly recognizable. Fix You's droning synth organ is a very familiar beginning to what assuredly at first feels like a simple pop ballad. For an anthem to be effective, it needs to be recognizable to many generations across time. Fix You recently passed 1 billion plays on Spotify and has been featured in The Newsroom, The OC, and the movie You, Me, and Dupree. Well, I'll get to this one in a bit.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. See a stream down your face. I promise you I will learn from my mistake. And all over the place singing, we will rock you.
What's that? What you sing it then, Dave? What are the lyrics?
Tears stream down your face when you lose something you can't replace. Tears stream down your face and I.
Right. Yeah.
Is that shit?
No, I mean it sounds good. I just wondering if it could be sort of made into something which makes a bit more sense.
Underneath Fix You's broad and somewhat vague lyrics is a deeply personal story. In 2002, actor Gwyneth Paltrow flew to Rome to celebrate her 30th birthday with her beloved father, Bruce. He had suffered with complications of throat cancer for a few years and had recently undergone a major procedure. On the trip, Bruce contracted pneumonia and was airlifted to a local Roman hospital, where he later died. It was sudden and tragic. 3 weeks later, she met Coldplay lead singer Chris Martin, and in 2005, Coldplay album X and Y was dedicated to Bruce Paltrow, and Fix You was written for Gwyneth to help her with her grief. At its core, Fix You is about death and personal loss. It is a man's helpless plea to fix his wife's broken heart. The last part of the song, an extended bridge, is the musical equivalent of a purely selfless embrace of someone who's lost someone and feels broken forever. It is the most emotionally potent 2 minutes and 20 seconds in the history of rock music.